Hey there, Selective Collective. This is Kim. I'm feeling inspired with this everyday enchantment tarot, so I thought I'll try to finish the readings tonight, but I'm definitely going to do a Celtic Cross for you all with this deck. Alright, so hopefully the thumbnail and the title will let you know whether or not it's for you or not. You know, it's usually the best way. Is if you're drawn to it, then it's yours. It's for you. All right. So thanks for being here. 9999. Ending. Harvest. Ending. 2. Number 9. Number 9. So what do we have for the collective today, Spirit? Spirit. This beautiful day. It has been absolutely beautiful. I like this deck, the everyday enchantment, because I feel like I've been enchanted by everyday things today. Going outside, I saw a butterfly. Sorry, I've heard somebody with a British accent pronounce the word butterfly, and now I just like to pronounce it like that. So a butterfly. I saw a butterfly, and it looked like the poor thing was struggling in the wind, but it was beautiful. And then I saw this plane go above. I was just like, why am I being so enchanted by these like little everyday things? It was a combination of the weather is gorgeous, the sun is out, and there's a lot of green out, you know, just life all around. And I feel like I could stand underneath a tree and just stare at it for a while, you know, like one of those days. I like days like that. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Alright. Yeah, it's got me in kind of a little goofy of a mood. I like it though. I like it. Let's see. I don't know. I was looking at the plane and I said, you know what? I'd love to be in that plane. I would love to just go somewhere. That would be fun. The Empress, the full strength. We're starting off strong. Wow. Just, whoa. Okay. There's that 9. 2 for the outcome. Please be good. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Good. Wow. Underneath it all, some people like to refer to this card as the one that's hidden or the thing that you don't see necessarily. Queen of Cups. The 10 of Cups. Okay, so heaven on earth. Heaven on. Ooh, baby. Na, 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 na. Heaven is a place on earth. Saying heaven, love comes first. Who made heaven a place on earth? Yes, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. 6 of Blades. This person on the card is leaving a precarious situation. Looks like the ice was about to break. Looks like things were about to get worse, and then it's kind of like getting out of dodge or getting out of harm's way. We could do this with our, you know, the swords are thoughts, so we can do this with our mind, with our perspective. The perspective shift is kind of everything. So if you didn't physically go somewhere, then it's probably talking about that, about the mind. Tell me a little bit more about 6 of Swords. The Sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's the sun. Beautiful. So, energy. Energy, a new way, right? But it's happiness. It is the happiest card in the deck. So the 6 of Swords is leading you, or the sun is leading you or guiding you in a different direction. The sun is up ahead over here too in that card. So we have the sun. a new experience. The Empress energy is your issue, main issue. That's a creatrix, right? It's somebody who can manifest very well, and when they manifest to spread their love, their support. It gets spread all around. They're above all the queens, so they're kind of like an expert here, or mastery level at receiving all of the elements. So all of the elements like passion, inspiration, money, finances, love, support, strong relationships, and clarity of thought with the swords. So you have all of that wrapped up into a package with the Empress. And divine feminine means receiving. You don't have to be a female to be embracing the Empress energy here. And then strength is the challenge. So some sort of challenge with this creation or with what you are creating that you're going to be calling upon. Like you wouldn't be, it feels like you're being called by spirit to create something big, something huge for yourself, for life, and the courage to step into this big role of the Empress. If you do this, not only is your heart going to get a new beginning, but I have a feeling that there is an underlying heaven on earth completion here with the 10 of Cups. Seeing the goal and destiny, it's a victory for you. No joke, there could be some huge drastic change here in the future. I don't necessarily see that. I mean, yes, it will affect you, but with your cards, it's like, I'll get clarification on that. Because with your other cards around here, I'm feeling like, maybe somebody's going to be sad to see you go, or somebody else's world is going to get turned upside down with this creation of yours because it's big. And it's like you're shaking everything up. I love the full energy. He kind of looks like he's singing YMCA. Kind of, doesn't he? Cute. Okay, so I love that. And we're definitely a new beginning, right? That's representing a new beginning. Tell me about the Empress, please, and the strength. Tell me about Empress and the strength. Whoa. Beautiful. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute. I have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is really good news coming in, guys. Good news. Maybe communication, even maybe communication with your heart space, you know, from somebody else. I don't know. You're definitely taking time out to maybe evaluate how your life is structured or how you want to organize your time. Definitely taking time to be with yourself, to meditate, or to just, I mean, the way I do it is just kind of any place I can get like real relaxed like that. And then, you know, communing with spirit, with your guides, with your angels. The 9 of Pentacles is indicating a huge financial gain, a windfall. Why is my ear doing, I'm sorry, my ear's doing something, some poppy funny thing. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, for some of you, that's a big win. For others, that might be inheritance. And then for others of you, it's like take some time off to rest, because you're going to have some good news of big abundance coming in or coming your way because of your efforts paying off. And that's, I mean, that's what the Empress can bring in, this big, huge amount that you need, right? I think you did have to go through some times where in the past you were probably disappointed either with yourself or you were going through like some sort of period of mourning where you didn't want to necessarily feel everything, but you're definitely in the middle of it, in the middle of some heavy emotions. And it could have been something that hit our confidence for a little bit because of that strength in the reverse. Tell me about the Fool. Okay. Six of Cups and Judgment in the reverse. Wow. Ooh. Okay, you can say you're sorry, but it's I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like the message coming through my mind is that somebody that was close to you, that was part of maybe a very strong soul connection at one time, I feel like they really want like a second chance, but maybe a fifth or sixth or seventh second chance. And there's something in you that's saying, no, I want this fool's journey, and we're going to end up separating ways. And I feel like that is the plan here that you're awakening to. All right. That's what I'm getting, is that somebody's like, take me back as part of your trip or part of your journey. And I don't think you're wanting to go down there with this person. I think there's some sort of separation here. When it comes to somebody that you're just not really attached to in the heart space anymore, and ready and willing and open, like to try something new, you know, or to meet somebody new. Yeah, you're feeling like, I'm, you know, here, this person's like, okay, just do it. Go ahead, cut off the bangs, or cut off some bangs. I'm going to do something drastic, some kind of major change here with this card. It might be scary, but the Knight of Swords is swift, and it's the end of delays. You all, I really think this involves a tower moment, like an inevitable tower moment. You might be worried about that. Like, you might be worried because sometimes we get comfortable being uncomfortable, and when that happens for such a long time, that becomes like a habit. Like a person or a place or an environment where we're just doing something, and it almost puts us back into sleep mode because we're just doing the actions at that point, but really desperately wanting some change. I think that there can be some anxieties about this, because this is the Nine of Swords is in your environment, meaning you can be feeling the anxiety of a change or a shift, like a very big significant one. It's going to be good for you. However, it's going to change everything that you see. The butterfly might be a different butterfly. It might be a hummingbird next time. But wherever it is, whatever it is, it's going to be totally different. Like, I'm seeing total, yeah, they're showing me total different scenery. They're showing me a desert change into the Amazon jungle. Like, that is the metaphor they're giving. And so that type of change is significant. It's huge, it's big, it can be scary. So have to watch out. Not let our thoughts, you know, get too heavy here about worry, about what if this, what if that. You know, it's just kind of like, just what come what may, and relax through this tower that's coming. Relax through the tower that's coming. Let me clarify this Knight of Swords so I can see a little bit more about, because what I feel like that's like I'm gonna seize the day, dun dun dun. That's the kind of energy I'm getting with that. Tell me more about Knight of Swords. By the way, if you want a private reading, that information is in the description box below, and I am open for private readings if you want one. Six of Pence in the reverse. See, we have 6-6 here. Both in reverse. It tells me you need to watch your thoughts carefully. Watch where your thoughts are going. Because listen, this is when we're like, I want to embrace change because something's not fair, not equal. Like, you deserve more. And then when I say you deserve more, what comes out is the Two of Cups. For a lot of you all, this is in the form of a partnership that comes in that's actually equal, that is something that is just better than what you've experienced, better than whoever it is that's been more of like a headache instead of a success. Jeez, Kim, I'm being awfully blunt today, aren't I? I'm sorry about that. But that's what I'm getting. So tell me about the Nine of Swords. the Three of Wands. You focus here as you might be waiting for the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, okay, and the Ace of Wands. It encompasses those. So as you're waiting for like this inspirational new path, you know that you're creating it. You know your vision is creating it and planning it in your mind, what kind of actions you're going to take. And this is a waiting period as we're waiting for our ships to come in. Don't get too worried about the timing here, about when to take action or how the right partnerships or alliances are going to come into your life. Like, don't worry about all of those little details at this time. Focus more on gaining your strength and your confidence. Tell me about Six of Wands. Now you have 666, so that does mean you need to be really nice and centered and balanced when it comes to your thoughts. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Six of Wands. So I have Aries and Leo energy. Very fiery, confident. This is the archetype of somebody, one, that's getting recognized for going through a lot and like achieving a lot. You're being raised up, like you finished something, right? On this Six of Wands, you've done something. You're getting recognized and cheered on by everybody. The Queen of Wands is attracting good things into her life and is attracting success. Ultimately, why? Is because she's not afraid to put herself back out there. If this Queen of Wands ended up in the reverse, I would say that maybe this Nine of Swords would overpower us. But I don't think it's going to, because I think that there's more of a focus on the expansion and the growth and the new creative projects that you're going to be doing, especially even tapping into psychic gifts and abilities. Wow. That was a loud truck or something. And yeah, and a major transformation. Wow. A major transformation. Look, I have the Devil and Death. But I'm going to look at this as there has been something here that has kind of like held back your transformation, but you didn't let it stop there at that. You saw what it was that could possibly hold you back from a completion, from a transformation, and you took this Devil energy and you turned it into strategy and planning, okay? And with the Death card here, it's absolutely beautiful. It's because that is what you're not afraid to do. And the Devil can represent anything from toxic people that these people are like chained together by this energy. It could be something that made you feel very controlled. Could be, there's addictions and vices that we have. Like anything that takes away your own sovereignty and your own control. And I see you using that energy and using the best that can come out of it, which is strategy and planning. The Horn God, right? We have this maybe the material realm, like focusing more on our finances. There's something that involves this transformation that you're moving past and you're actually getting a completion with. This is the metamorphosis of you going from this cocoon to a butterfly. Butterfly. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower, please. Tell me about the Tower. Owen? Page of Wands. See? Good news for you. Maybe somebody's going to be disappointed, but I feel like, I don't think that's you. I feel like you have some really good news. This Page of Wands is looking up here at this Queen of Coins. So you have a really strong energy of receiving with the Divine Feminine coming through so strongly. And this is definitely good news. Fun, playful, passionate, good news coming your way. It could have to do with some type of business success too, I would think, with that Queen of Coins. Ace of Swords. I'm wondering why it's in the reverse. Hang on. Wondering why it's in the reverse. Oh, okay, they're telling me. Oh, okay. So the reason why it's going to be a Tower moment for somebody else, it's this person. It's this person that we talked about, is because you're not talking about this thing that's going to occur. I'm not communicating about it. There's also an element of the Tower has to come so that the truth can come for you. Or so that you can be more so living in your truth. Let's not completely satisfied with that. So let's get the 108 deck and maybe you can tell me more about this Tower. It's kind of a big card, so we want to figure out more about it. More about the Tower, please. Blinders. Oh, okay. So for a while, not seeing what was right in front of us or being out of touch for a while. Okay, needing clarity. That would be the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Needing clarity. Oh, well, just ask yourself, because I have the crystal ball. Intuition, future planning, seeing clearly, ESP, gut reaction. And what is it about? It's about the good news that's coming in is tied to you having a happy home, heart and home, love, security, your heart's desire. The new phase is what it says. And then balloons card on the bottom, ascension and rising up and feeling good, stress-free. See, it's like good for you. Tell me about Queen of Coins. Whoa. It's the new, the world. So it's the new chapter. There's a reef. There's this completion and recognition that I see with this, like passing the finish line. Something with your finances is going to start doing much better. I have this King of Pentacles here in the reverse on the bottom. This is usually an energy that can do it all on their own if they need to, you know. Even though I feel like you have like a premonition that there's some heart's desire coming in, a new partnership coming in for you. There might be something that's going on its way out, possibly. Tell me more about the outcome. Tell me more about King of Coins and the Hermit. Because we have the King and the Queen of Coins. Hermit's usually about spending time with ourselves. Researching. Figuring things out. Study. Wow, okay. Page of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you all, there's a secret admirer energy or a crush energy. There's going to be an offer coming to you. It may be kind of slow getting to you. You almost get that somebody has like studied you because of this Hermit, and then there's Strength on the bottom. Yeah, that's an interesting message. Like somebody has studied you or watched you. The King of Coins is someone who really wants to commit, and apparently they have something to really offer that's stable. They would want to commit as an energy exchange. They're usually really good at business. So maybe they could help you with your business if you have a business. They have the financial umbrella for everybody that they're over. So, I mean, that can be you in that archetype. But what's interesting is I'm getting that this person has studied you. And that there's this is the message of something new, loving, and wonderful for you to experience, like your heart's desire. So, I don't know. I mean, looks like it's pointing to a marriage to me coming in the future here. I mean, if that's what you're wanting. There's a lot of finances here too, so if it could be about that. Aw. Yeah. I thought something new. And finance. Look, something new and finances and the happening soon. I told you. The baby is the new beginning. The new phase. The mother load has to. This is like my millionaire, billionaire. I mean, it's the biggest money card in that deck. So it's like a new phase where you're going to hit the mother load. You're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. And I feel like this is happening soon for you. It's the real deal. This is the person that's the real deal. This is not a karmic tie. And let me say, it's a really good thing if you have like a business startup idea that you're thinking of, somebody that helps you with that, then it's going to be huge. Like, so no matter how you take this reading or where you go with it, it's good news. It's good news. So that's what I've got for you all. I'm going to pull a angel. No, am I going to pull an angel number? Or am I going to do one? Let's pull something from this weird big deck that I have of random shit. My random shit deck. Okay, to end their reading or to close out their reading, please. Oh, and it landed right on top of the Two of Cups. 2 cups, like a loving. It's this. This is what's new and this is what's coming into your life. So let me say this. Loving relationships. The relationships I have, this is like an affirmation, by the way, for you. The loving relationships I have or the relationships I have are loving, open, honest, and filled with mutual respect and trust. I love to be with people and people love to be with me. That's cute. I love to be with people and people love to be with me. You will be in a loving relationship, partnership here. All right. Love and light. Bye-bye.